This is the basics of crafting. This is part 3. It's been a bit since I've done the last part, but it's time to use some essences. I've gathered some expert crescent quarterstaffs here in an attempt to make myself a upgraded quarterstaff. Mine isn't anything special, and I could definitely use a solid upgrade. So yeah, I have a good I have one useless mod on this, which is the leech's physical damage as life. I don't have life, so that doesn't do anything for me. So I have 5 usable mods on here. I'm aiming for 6. We'll see what happens. So first of all, these are normal. And in terms of essences, essence tab, here we go. The regular essences versus greater essences. Regular essences they act like a regal orb, but they seek out a specific property. So I want physical damage and speed on my staff, and so there's one here that does physical essence of torment. These are about 1 exalt each. And there are these essences of haste. These are like 1.3 to 1.4 exalt each. If I go over to Alva. Oh. Wait, what? No. I want greater essence of torment. There we go. I have exalted orbs. These are 45 to 50 chaos apiece. On the other hand, the essences of haste, which I'm after, which will add a speed modifier. So let's type in haste. These are a lot more expensive. So I'm going to use the lower essences of haste and attempt to get a speed modifier on this, and we'll see where we go from there. So we're going to go back to Alva Currency Exchange. I want haste. Yes. I want how many? I want 13. And it looks like I'm going to pay about 1.7, so that's fine for these. We're going to go to place order. And, okay, I want 3 more. Oh. Alright, well, so I paid, that was the other 6 right there. Okay, so I paid like 20, about 1.7 per. Essences work like a... These essences, the regular essences, work just like an orb of transmutation, except for they target a specific modifier. In this case, these target speed. So if I bring this PoE DB over here, if we look for speed, the only thing that they can add is attack speed, which is absolutely what I want. So we're going to go ahead and augment these with speed and see what happens. 14. Let's see what the max is. I don't know off the top of my head, so I think it's like 20 something. So if I click here, click on speed, max is 26 to 28. So we're looking for anything in the 20 would be really solid. So we're looking for anything in the 20, and we're going to apply all these. We'll come back and there we go. 12, 28. This is really good. Everything that's lower than that, I'm literally just going to toss down here because I'm not going to end up using. 18 is really close. We'll see what happens. We'll check that one regardless. Nope. Definitely not. Wow. My modifier range is absolutely terrible. So I have 2 that are okay and 1 that is really, really good. I think 28 is an absolute maximum roll. We can check that real fast. Speed, where did speed go? 28 is a perfect roll. Very nice. Okay, so we'll start with these first, and then from here you augment. That actually turned out very nice. So did that. Let's see how the other one turns out. It's a lot of accuracy. This might be one of the few times I actually have the opportunity to use an orb of annulment. So I have a prefix that is trash and a suffix that's absolutely amazing. In fact, it's a perfect roll. So we want to get rid of the prefix. I think I'd rather do this now than later, so I want to remove this. I can't chaos because it's not a rare item, it's only magic. So I can attempt to null this off. It's a 50-50 shot to see if I scrap the item or not. So let's see what happens. I get to keep it, I get to try again. So that's really nice. We're going to try these first and see what happens. We need to go ahead and regal both of these. That accuracy roll is horrible, and so is stun buildup. I'm less concerned with this one over here on the far right. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this back in my crafting tab to be used later. And then I'm going to take a look at this one here. This is 77 physical. The accuracy is horrible. This is a good chance for an Orb of Chaos. It is magic. I'm going to attempt to get rid of the accuracy. I have a 33% chance for this to happen. It did happen. The mod isn't much better, and it's a prefix mod. But we're aiming for a moderately high item. Let's see what this looks like right now. 313 total DPS. Attacks per second 1.79. We're going to up this 1.78. And we're going to go and pretend there's iron runes in there too. And quality 20. We're going to do 379. And we're going to do... yeah. Right now it's not worth much of anything. So right now I have to gamble to make this better. And we're going to go to re-augment this. That actually turned out really, really, really good. In fact, I'm very happy with this. This could turn out to be absolutely amazing as Conquerors. That's a great mod on here. So I have a chance to even show the Greater Essence. I'm only going to buy one of them because this one I have a chance to... I can either Chaos again or Exalt and see what happens. A Chaos, here's the thing. A Chaos is worth 5 Exalts, roughly speaking. So we're going to... so I could either chance the Chaos again or see what the Exalt does. Since 5 Exalts are worth 1 Chaos, I think I'm better off using an Exalt and see if it's even worth it to Chaos again. So let's give it a shot. Okay. That critical hit chance is actually really, really good. This is now very valuable, even with the lightning on here. Let's go ahead and automatically do blacksmith whetstones and see how much this increases by. It already has the 2 sockets. I don't even have to do that. So it's showing 313 iron runes, 348 critical strike chance, and attacks per second 1.79. This is getting very, very good. This is yeah. 33 dexterity. The suffix is filled out very nicely on this. So here, the next one is just surely a risk at this point. And not that it needs to be. It has to be done regardless. So see what happens. Unfortunately, it was fire damage. So this is not overly great in that regard. 400 total DPS. That is, we are going to click fill iron runes. This and this. Plus a dexterity modifier on here. Apparently that's not relative. It looks like it's worth about 1 divine. That is a pretty solid craft. We're going to put that up, see if it sells. If not, I'll just simply reduce it till it does. So 1 divine orb. This, on the other hand, showed the proper use of an orb of annulment as well as the use of a regular essence. Now it has potential for a greater essence. And I want a physical modifier on here. There are a couple things that could happen with this. So we're going to pull up the mod list real fast. Physical. We have 2 physical over here and 2 physical over here. All the physical modifiers have attack on it, so there's not much I can do about this. I think Torment is going to be my best bet. I want 1, and we're going to pay about 50. Yeah, we paid 49k exalts for this. So this is the same as a Regal Orb. The only difference is it targets physical modifiers specifically. So it gives it a bit more of a deterministic chance by narrowing the mod pool down to choose from the physical mod pools only. We're hoping for a physical prefix. We're hoping for a physical prefix. So let's see what happens here. That was one of the worst possible rolls it could have done, I think. Yeah, a T2 flat physical. That's unfortunate. Right now, fill Iron Runes. It's still not bad. Even with this, 1.92 is pretty intense. We're going to go ahead and see what we can do with this. And this is just going to involve exalting 3 times. All right. That is unfortunate. All right, well, time to see what happens. From here, this has like 2 really good mods and 4 not so great mods. So this is a opportunity to chaos spam, and we're gonna see what happens. Oh, did I just lose? I lost my speed. That's really unfortunate. So at this point, it's not worth doing this to anymore, which is, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about that. This, fill Iron Runes, yeah, it's not worth anything anymore. So that attack speed mod is what was making that really great. Unfortunately, that can be the result of these. This is simply a reforge now for later, so we're going to toss it in here and leave it alone. To recap, regular essences act as transmutations targeting a specific mod pool. It states the attribute on the essence, or it states which mod pool it targets on the essence. Greater essences act like a Regal Orb. They also target a specific mod pool, but they upgrade a magic item with 2 prefixes. You want 2 prefixes to have a third affix, being a prefix or suffix, targeting a specific mod pool. Lastly, Orbs of Annulment are generally used when the item is blue. At least that's my opinion of this, because later on you might as well just be using an Orb of Chaos to try and change it, especially since there's nothing like a crafting bench compared to Path of Exile 1. So annulments are specifically used on magic items that have basically a perfect modifier that is absolutely ideal for an item. So in the case of a staff, it would be something along the lines of the max speed modifier, a maxed physical modifier like Merciless, or a physical accuracy modifier like Dictators. Either of those would automatically, if I rolled one of those, I would automatically, and I hit a crappy second mod, automatically going to annul the item to try and get a better mod. But that's the general use of these. So that is it for this video. Hope you found the information useful, and thanks for watching.